Hey everybody, welcome to this week's episode of Spicy and Dicey D&D here on Twitch. We have some players missing today with Hollywood and Sierra. They may join in later, they may not, but the rest of us are here, so let's play some D&D. Let's go. You guys can turn off your screens and just watch the beginning until I'm ready to see your beautiful faces. Mwah. Shout out again to Red Fox Player. Go look at his music, find his page connected to all of our stuff. Let's go!
I know my crew stay strong. We bout to light this place on fire. Tell your crew when they come, they better break cause it's on sight. Take one shot and they gone. Grab all your swords and spells and knives. Think I can't play now. Call all your troops cause y'all gon' die. Ain't nobody messing with the squad. If they do, it won't be pretty. I can almost guarantee it though. Hey, have your leader praying out to God, have his head up on the hood and the body in the vehicle. Hey, get a bigger army and you still won't like your odds. Go ahead and pray to God cause you'll need it though. Hey, Sirus coming back into the squad just to cut a brother's arms clean off undefeated though. Hey, Pippa is the leader of the squad. She can turn into a bobcat, lion, or a cheetah though. Hey, Clive is from reality so far. He's a little bit bizarre with his magic. He's strategic though. Hey, Halmon got the body of a god. Then you know my brother strong tells Bops come and see me though. Hey, Sakura's the finest of them all. She's the daughter of a god cutthroat. She's a healer though. Bell's a little shooter. Shoot your partner with the Ruger. Beats Wukong cutthroat. Freddy Krueger when he turned into a beast with attacks you can maneuver. Squabble up with her. Quick tip. Call an Uber. And Amalia's got the magic. Her fire is automatic. It's tragic how she burning up and is really graphic. And Astrum on the beat. Come to save your girl. This the MISFITS of MALLA. Come to save the world. Homie, I'm gone. I know my crew stay strong. We bout to light this place on fire. Tell your crew when they come, they better break cause it's on sight. Take one shot and they gone. Grab all your swords and spells and knives. Think I can't play now. Call all your troops cause y'all gon' die.
Last time on Spicy and Dicey, the Misfits of Malla had defeated the Knoll Hyde and said goodbye to Dr. Luna and Pete temporarily as they headed back to the town of Red Hill. As they headed back towards town, Halmon gave Belle a piggyback ride and promised to protect her despite her being afraid of the mention of Norman's name. However, she was hungry and they looked for some food heading back for the inn. However, Pippa then went with Wendeline to go to the blacksmith nearby and questioned her on her thoughts about who should be the next leader in charge if anything were to happen to her or anybody else. Sakura went off on her own to go speak with her sister, Nina, back at the Bison Farm. Amalia and Astrum talked a little bit more about what was going on in Goldfish Town and the Drow, eager to get there and help them out. However, a disturbed Mayor Jack informed them about the knights of the town wanting to find the killers of the night that Astrum, Wendeline, and Halmon had taken out. They told him with a lie that it was the Knoll that should be questioned about the attack. However, Pippa and Wendeline were then accosted by one of the knights again in town, questioning them, while Sakura accidentally spilled the beans to Emily about Clive's past with her, and got in a conversation with an angry Nina, her sister, who told her to leave. Meanwhile, Halmon, Clive, Amalia, Belle, and Astrum ran into Hera waiting for them outside of the inn as she wanted to fight Halmon after leaving her waiting. However, Astrum was able to calm them all down here, and Hera herself, by singing her a song called Galaxy Girl and saving the day by reminding her of her love for Zeus, and she went away. But Cyrus Braveheart appeared again in front of his friends, coming back to the team from helping out Cressida with the Ring of Purity, and went to go help fight for Wendeline and Pippa against the Orc Knight. Now, what will happen this week on...
Man, Cyrus is back. Halmon and him hugged. It was beautiful. Always made me want to cry. And Astrum saving the day with music. Come on.
Woo, I'm ready, man. My friend Sirus is back. Everybody's here. We got a cool new bard on the team. You know me. I love my music. I love my raps. I love my songs. Give me all you got. Put it in my mouth. D&D tastes good here. Let's play this game. La 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 la, yeah.
Tasty.
I'm sorry, guys. I just wanted to make some weird noises with him this week. I don't know why.
I
But
did.
wanted to hear-
I did not miss that, man.
I was about to say, I'm so happy you're back.
I'm so glad you're back, Sirus.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I did that because I knew you'd be back, so I was like, I'm gonna make him do something wild. So I was recording
You know,
it.
put that dude in the game. I'll smite his ass.
You might, what if they're the big bad at the end of the game?
I'm smiting them with everything I got. They're gone. I'm done.
The big
Eldritch
bad.
Blast the face.
Yeah, he's just Snoop Dogg at the end. He just comes floating out like, I love Wendeline. He just like comes floating out. Cyrus, oh, dude, Cyrus wasn't even here for some of the stuff he said about you, Wendeline.
I know he wasn't. He wasn't.
Oh, Octavius, you're happy. You should be lucky you weren't here, buddy. He likes Wendeline as a furry. Let's just say that. But let's move on.
Who doesn't yet?
So, okay, guys, let's start from exactly where we left off. You guys were in the middle, basically, of a new fight. As Wendeline, you turned around and you were surprised to see your old friend and the rest of you, Pippa, your old co-captain, showing up. Clive, you and Sirus had walked from the inn to town looking for where Wendeline and Pip had gone off to. Astrum and Amalia, however, I would like for you guys to start this off before we move on. Sakura, I'm actually going to start with you, but the first two people I want to roll is Astrum and Amalia. Can you guys give me some perception rolls? Just to see if you guys
Can I use passive perception?
No, you have to roll. This is a roll.
Damn.
Okay,
That's
give me
rude.
1 second to pull up my thing.
You're good. Oh, nice.
25.
That's a great perception. Damn. And then Amalia, 12, but you have advantage. So Astrum, as you're like laying in bed, Bell and Halmon have passed out. They ate their meat.
Here,
Taken
24.
Nice. So Astrum, you know that Bell and Halmon have gone to bed. Pete's working off his debt. But Amalia, you and Astrum are still out. They're still at dinner, basically at the table. You guys, once again, probably talking about the drow situation. But you both hear from outside, over here! The murderer's over here! Come on, we found him! She's a wacko! And you basically hear outside, coming from down the street, around the corner, back to when they called out Wendeline and Pippa for the whole thing. The fight is basically starting to begin. You both did perceive and hear that something is going on outside. Did you want to join your friends and run to join the fight?
Yeah, I'm going to start running towards Pippa's location.
All right, guys.
Same.
I'm going to open up the map now, by the way, guys. So if you guys can access it or see it, the map will be there, and you guys can see your characters and move them. It should be open. Let me double check. I'm going to pause it, and then I'm going to resume it.
Okay,
So
I just made my roll now.
Fantastic.
I got a 21.
Okay, so Sakura, you also
Well, am I there yet, or am I still walking?
Well, that's what I was getting to. So thank you for rolling that. So Astrum and Amalia, you are running, as you can see here. I'm going to place you here, but you guys are running to the area. Sirus, you had just cast the spell to basically let one of the guards you cast a spell, Sirus, to give Wendeline and Pippa extra armor, and Clive. You guys have a +2 on your armor class because of Sirus. And Sirus, you also, I think, intimidated one of them to run away. So basically, you guys have 3 giant turkeys and 3 knights. One of them is a large orc knight. That is Sir Roost, who is opposite right now Wendeline and Pippa. He's a large, giant, kind of orc with 2 horns on his head. He sports the armor, of course. But Amalia and Astrum, you run up and you see you're about 20 feet away from Clive and Sirus as you see them ahead of you getting into battle with Pippa and Wendeline seem to be having a problem. However, before we get into that, Sakura, you manage to be walking into town, and you also hear the commotion. So you see that Astrum and Amalia run out from the tavern, Sakura, as you basically turn yourself around the corner there. They're running down the street to go towards this fight. They hear their friends in trouble. However, Sakura, Mayor Jack also seems to come running out of this house here, and he kind of runs into you. So Sakura, Mayor Jack kind of stops you off from there where they're coming from. Miss Sakura, I just got informed by some of my other knights that there's trouble in town, but we also have bigger trouble. You know that knoll that you were telling me about?
I didn't tell you about any knoll.
Well, the team,
But-
when the team... Oh, you're right. You weren't here with them. Fuck. Okay, so your team told me about this knoll that was tied to a tree. Am I
Please
correct?
tell me you didn't go see him.
Well, I didn't go see him, but apparently some of the other knights went and saw him.
Oh no.
And let's just say they didn't know that he was under a charm spell. He was hit, and it seems that the spell was broken. I have been told that the knights are no longer alive and the knoll is no longer there.
Who told you?
I just got visited by a knight, and apparently some other knights have started some trouble in town. I don't know if your friends are there or not, but I'm about to go check on this knoll situation. Did you want to come with me, or do you want to go find your friends?
You're gonna go by yourself to go see a knoll?
Well, Miss Sakura, I'm the mayor of this town, goddammit. If there's a knoll on the loose and the knights are in the middle of a confrontation in town and the other ones are dead, well, what do you want me to do?
I am not sure, but I will go with you.
All right. Well, Miss Sakura, come with me. So, Sakura, it seems that you leave the direction of your friends and you go in another direction with Mayor Jack.
We can't have
So,
Mayor Jack. We can't have him dying on us.
What was that?
So we can't have Mayor Jack dying on us to go see a freaking knoll by himself.
Well, I mean, hey, also Sakura, you're pretty strong, and the knoll was pretty hurt. But Sakura, as you and Mayor Jack go to the tree area, I'm gonna have this just happen as you guys are there. Sakura, you head to the tree area, and I want you to give me a investigation roll.
Okay, let's see here. Please. I got a 16.
You got a 16, so you broke a 15. Unfortunately, Sakura, you do see there, you are a healer, you are well versed in medicine. There's about like 5 dead knights from Red Hill. And Mayor Jack looks to you like, oh my god, they're dead, aren't they?
Yes.
Fuck! And Sakura, you also notice
How
that
many knights are there?
What'd you say? What'd you say?
How many total knights are there? Was this like a lot of the knights?
Well, there's about half of them gone here, yes. So in total, we only have about 10 full Guardian Knights here in Red Hill, and it seems that 1, 2, 3... There's definitely 5 of them dead right here, right now. That is not good. Sakura, you also notice that in the snowy red ground in the dirt, there's a message written, and it says, "They broke your charm."
Oh God. Didn't they tell you not to send anybody over here?
Miss Sakura, I don't... Hey, Sakura, I'm going to need you to roll me a nat 20, please.
Of what?
Just roll me a 20.
Roll me a nat 20 immediately.
You mean a D20? A D20 or a nat 20?
You need to roll me a
A nat
D20,
20.
please.
Nat.
Please. Oh, shit. I rolled a nat 20 right now. I rolled a nat 20, you guys. I did in fact roll a nat 20.
She did roll a nat 20. I cannot believe that you just fucked.
I can't believe
that.
And you told me to do it, so I did it, I guess.
You can't even fake that shit in this thing. I'm so mad at you. Come on, Pippa,
oh my
why
God.
can't you do that?
we gotta tell her. No, you just have to tell her now. It'll be like, I need a nat 20 from you.
Okay, so as you say that, Sakura, you hear, and you manage to just like in slow motion, Sakura, whoo, You push Mayor Jack out of the way as a flaming arrow comes out of the woods, just straight past his head. He goes, "Oh shit!" And just basically as he moves out of the way, you guys are both just missed by this flaming arrow that hits the ground. However, it misses you, and in the forest, in the distance, Sakura, you just hear and you just hear Hyde's gnollish hyena laugh just ringing out throughout the forest. The last thing you hear is, "Thanks! I appreciated it! Now they'll think I'm dead! I'm free! I'm free!" And all of a sudden, Sakura, as this laugh rings out throughout the Red Hill Forest, it seems to get farther and farther away, as it seems that the gnoll disappears into the forest. Sakura, you and Mayor Jack are just standing there amongst the bodies of all these knights. What do you want to do, Sakura?
Well, I'm taking a moment here. Hold on. I need to
You
think
do
about
have
this. This is Mayor
you do
Jack, what
have
should we do?
well, Mayor
I
Jack looks
think
to you, he's like,
we need to maybe should we go after the knoll? I mean, what do you want to do? I feel like
well,
it might be safer if we go back to town.
I think you're right about that, Miss Sakura. I think we should go back to town. I don't think we should chase after that monster at all. Look at what he did to 5 Knights of Red Hill. And your team apparently fought him before too. This Noel is somebody to fight with, if you know what I'm talking about. I think you and me just go back and find your friends. If there's trouble in town, hell, there might be more of these gnolls. We should just get back to town. I think that's what's best here.
Okay, I'm gonna teleport back to Mayor Jack's house.
Okay. Zoom.
We'll
So,
teleport us
Sakura,
back. Yeah.
you grab them and boop, you guys teleport back to out front of the place. As this happens, Sakura, I'm gonna have that be where you teleport back. However, Sakura, you see that your friends, Astrum, Amalia, everybody seem to now be in a fight right up ahead of you. Mayor Jack kind of just looks to you, Sakura. He's like, "Are you gonna go help him out?" So, Sakura, do you want to join your friend?
Who are they fighting?
There are some knights that you can see, Sakura, from down the alleyway. All you see is Astrum, Amalia, Clive, Sirus randomly there. You see Sirus there. You didn't see him before. Now Sirus seems to be there. And there's a giant orc sitting on top of a turkey, seemingly ready to attack Wendeline and Pippa.
Mayor Jack, are the knights trying to fight my friends?
I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I wasn't there. Go ask him. See what's wrong. I'm gonna go figure out what's going on.
Can you chat with the knights maybe and make sure that they're not attacking my friends?
Well, I told you, I don't control the knights. If your friends did something to piss them off, they must have pissed them off. But hell, I'll run with you over there to see what's going on. Do you want me to do that?
Yes.
All right.
We need to clear up a misunderstanding if there is one.
So, Sakura, you and Mayor Jack join the fight. However, you guys are the last in the lineup. So, Sakura, I'm going to add you to the lineup. However, you can't do anything yet, Sakura, until it's your turn. So you can't even say anything, unfortunately, because it's all happening at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So, now we're going into combat, guys. Great. So, here we go. I'm going to add you, Sakura, into the fold. You are at a 3, unfortunately, but that's okay. And Wendeline, you are, I forgot what you rolled, actually. I'm going to put you in there as a 12, because I don't remember. Pippa, what did you have before? Sorry, I don't know why it didn't save your guys' initiatives.
I think I rolled like a 2.
I got it.
Oh, yeah.
I got an 18 last time.
Yeah, yours was high. Yours was the first one up. Sorry.
Yeah, I was at 18.
Astrum and Amalia, do you guys want to give me initiative rolls, please?
Mm-hmm.
No, you're good, Pippa. I got it. Sorry, guys. Thank you about that. Yeah, Pippa, yours was a 5. Astrum was with a 22. Coming in hot. Amalia, what'd you get?
Let's see. Sorry, my thing is lagging.
You're good. And Clive, what was yours again? Do you remember?
No, I don't. Want me to re-roll?
Yeah, just re-roll, please, if you don't mind.
Sure. That's a 17 total.
Fantastic. So, great job. So, Sirus, you had already gone up. So, I'm going to skip your turn from now, Sirus, because you did your thing. You were kind of the beginning of that battle. So, I'm just going to have that you did that attack, but don't worry. You're good. Astrum, you're actually up. So, I'm going to have you, Astrum, you run into this fight, Astrum, and you see that your friends are in combat. Sirus has just lit a spell. You see that one of the knights has just ran away, and Wendeline and Pippa, you glow, your armor glows as Sirus is giving you an extra +2 on your armor class. But Astrum, as you run in and see that Wendeline and Pippa are being attacked by these knights that are surrounding, what do you want to do, my guy?
Astrum's gonna go for whichever knight is closest to him, that's attacking Wendeline and Pippa. He's gonna pull out his sword, and he's gonna hit him with a sea serpent strike.
All right, man. So you're going in. I'm going to have you just run up here. You run around the corner. You luckily run to this guy over here, Sir Beak. Do you want to hit him or his giant turkey? You can have to hit one or the other. It's him or his giant turkey. You can swing at the knight, or you could swing at the giant turkey he's riding.
I'm gonna swing at the knight.
The knight. Okay. So give me a swing to see if you hit with your blade.
The blade. Okay.
Nice. You definitely hit. So give me that damage as you go in there. Boom! You just slice, just bash right into the knight with your sword. You go sea serpent strike. Boom! And like the blue kind of watery slice just cuts right into him. 13 damage. Fantastic. So as you slice right into him, he takes that damage. Boom. 13 hit points down. Astrum, is there anything else you'd like to do? You can do a bonus action, which is like giving somebody bardic inspiration, or you can basically that's all you can really do because you used a movement and an action. So you can give somebody like bardic inspiration by singing them a song, and they get like an extra roll of health, but I don't think anybody really is too hurt yet.
I think at most Astrum just wants to kind of look over at Pippa and Wendeline and ask them, "What the hell's going on?"
These assholes think that we are part of the people that killed one of their night friends. We tried to tell them, no, we didn't. So we need to calm them down and get them the fuck to chill out, because if not, they're gonna kill us, I guess, even though we told them it's not us.
Jesus Christ, this is ridiculous. First a knight, then a knoll, now another knight. I got too many haters. Y'all know that?
Get used to it. We got a lot of haters, but if they're not going to listen to us to calm down, I guess we're going to have to take them out.
The knight goes, "Hater? You don't even know the meaning of hate. I'm going to fight for my brothers. My brothers! You killed him!"
We're on your side.
Trust me, I know about fighting about my brothers, and I definitely know about hate. You don't know the half of it.
So Astrum, as you like hold your sword there, getting ready to fight this knight, we're gonna go then to you, Sirus. You're actually next up because he rolled a 20. He was at a 22. You're at the 18. So Sirus, I'm kind of resetting it. So you're up next, Sirus. What would you like to do?
Who's the closest to me? I can't really see it. Like I said, I'm walking home right now.
You're good. You have a knight that's opposite you. It's not the orc, but there is one close to you named Sir Feather. He's only about 17 feet away. The other knights are about 20 feet away and then 24 feet away. But the closest one, yeah.
I'll hit him, and I'm doing non-lethal damage because I don't want to kill any of them.
Okay, so definitely, yeah, go for it. You're gonna hit him. Boom. Let's see. Let's give me the hit. See if you hit. If you can.
That's a 17 to hit.
You definitely hit. So give me the damage, my friend, and it's non-lethal damage. You said.
Yeah, non-lethal.
Okay, cool.
It's still the same damage, just like obviously it's not here to kill him.
Yeah.
That's a 13.
Nice, 13.
And then second hit. That's a 27 to hit.
Oh, he's unconscious. So boom, you basically boom hit him the first one because he's a generic knight. He's not like the orc knight who's a lot stronger. So you hit him, Sirus. Boom! Basically, and then Wendeline, you're watching over there. Sirus says, "One more hit." Sirus, how do you want to knock him out? Where do you want to hit him as you kind of knock him unconscious off the turkey?
I think he doesn't even hit him with his sword. He just punches him straight in his jaw and knocks him out.
Oh, nice. Boom. Just boom. He just takes the hit. You just watch him as he slumps over the turkey, Sirus, and falls onto the ground. Ugh. He just falls down. The turkey behind him, Sirus, does have a reaction. So it's going to try to peck at you. So hold on. Let me see if the turkey hits. It does not. The turkey just tries to go like, and tries to stab you, Sirus, but it doesn't. It's just kind of scared. So Sirus, this turkey is kind of scared and going wild after you've punched its night off. Cyrus, I want you to give me an animal handling check here, just to see if right there, if you can calm down the giant turkey.
All right, I could try. Let's see.
Unless you want to kill it.
No, I don't want to kill that damn turkey. I got a 12.
Do it again, because you have your red cape on.
Oh, that's right. You're right. Right,
19. So, Cyrus, you see that the knight falls onto the ground, but Cyrus, you manage to take that turkey after it tries to peck you. You like grab its face. You manage to, you're like, okay, turkey, like calm down. Like, so it's like basically.
I feel like he grabs it by the beak and looks it straight into his eyes, and then like calmly lets it go, like assuring that he's not trying to hurt it.
Like it's like just like backs away, like just like kind of like sniffs down and smells the knight that you've knocked unconscious. But great job, Cyrus. You fucking just took out one of those guards, no problem. Next up,
I still do have one more because I only did that one action.
Oh, okay, sure. What else would you like to do?
I think at that moment I am gonna use hold person on the orc.
On the orc, okay. He has to make a wisdom save, yes?
Yeah, wisdom 16.
Wisdom 16. Okay, let me open his thing up really fast. Great job, guys. You guys are using all of your talents to really deal with his orcs, by the way. Cyrus, you came back heavy. So, wisdom save.
Yep.
Okay, that was not there, but let me roll one more time because he has advantage. Damn. So you got him held. So Cyrus, he's looking down at Pippa and Wendeline, ready to strike you both, you girls. And he goes like, Frah! He just like freezes as Cyrus has him held in his motion. So Cyrus, great job.
Yeah, I feel like after he calms down the turkey, he kind of quickly turns around, and his eyes glow bright blue as he kind of throws his hands out, and like a blue, almost like stasis, goes around the knight and like freezes him.
Giving him that hockey, like just holding him down, like that Conqueror's hockey look, like then it's like he just like basically freezes. He's being held.
And
Amalia,
just so they know, they do get advantage on him since he is paralyzed.
Nice, great. So you guys have basically advantage. So you guys get a lot of advantage here. So even if you guys did bad, you get advantage anyway. But Cyrus, after you're done, that is now Amalia. You are up. There's basically 2 knights left, 2 giant turkeys. What do you want to do, Amalia?
Which knight is left? Is it the one by Astrum?
Yeah, he's the one the other one is frozen. He's not dead at all. He's just being held currently right now by Sirus. So the other turkey, Sir Beak, he is still, you can fight him.
Okay. As I see the other 2 knights are kind of subdued, I'm going to try to move thing. Okay, so I'm going to move on over towards Astrum. And I am going to try and think of something I can do to subdue him. I'm going to cast Crown. I'm going to cast Crown of Madness, and he needs to make a Wisdom saving throw of 18.
Of 18, okay. The knight or the turkey?
The knight.
Okay, just checking. Of 18, you said?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, that wasn't good. So he has one more roll he can try. Oh, he got a nat 20 on that one. So unfortunately, he looks at you. He's like, "Witch, you witch!" And he just shakes it off. Like, no. He's like, I am not being controlled by you. He's just powering down. He looks down at Astrum like, not today, not today. So unfortunately, that did not work, Amalia.
So, saying this with my spell kind of fails on him, I am going to whistle and call for Cerberus.
Oh, I damn you, Amalia. Fuck you.
As you should.
So Astrum, you haven't seen this before, but Amalia whistles, and right next to you, out of hellfire, Astrum just pops out of the ground a 3-headed large Cerberus dog. Just like basically what Shamrock is, you know what I'm talking about. So then boom, it's coming out. So it's this large, like Cerberus dog just crawls out of a portal. Astrum, right next to you. What do you have to say about this? It has this giant hellhound. Boom, just shoots out of the ground.
Astrum just kind of looks over at her like, first off, why do you do that from the start? Second, what other kind of tricks do you got up your sleeve?
A lot more than you know. And I'm going, and then I'm going to have Cerberus intimidate the turkey so I can try and get it to flee from seeing a predator.
All right, well, give me an intimidation roll, please. Here, you can do that with you because I don't know if Cerberus has it planned in. Wendeline, by the way, you're on deck. Oh no, Clive, and then Wendeline. 22. So the turkey is scared as fuck, and the turkey just shakes off this knight and just like runs away, like woo! Like the turkey is just like, oh my god! Like if Pippa, you can still speak turkey because your animal thing is still on for 24 hours, Pippa, and you just hear the turkey go, oh shit! Like the turkey's just like. His eyes, if you guys watch One Piece, I know you do. You guys know the faces, like the Perona face, the Enel face, the what? Like the eyes that pop out, and like the like that face.
The Usopp face.
The Usopp face.
The eyes popping out.
Yeah, face.
Pippa's gonna yell out to the turkey, if you want to keep your life, don't say anything to anybody about this. You got it?
Oh, the turkey's just running away like, it's just like
all
fucking.
You hear from Pippa.
Like just the turkey just runs away. So Astrum, the knight has fallen on the ground. The large turkey has ran away. The large dog has scared it, and the knight is also, I'm gonna say right now, he's not intimidated, Amalia, but he's like, oh shit, what the fuck? As he looks over to see like this giant dog.
As he's kind of scared of this, I go, well, I guess I'm really not beating those witch allegations right now.
He just looks at you like, witch! Witch! He's just like starts screaming, witch, 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 witch. All right, Amalia, great job. So, Clive, you are up, buddy. The other witch. the other warlock, and then Wendeline, you are up after this, after the knight. But he can't move. So, Clive.
Okay, so there's 2 knights left.
And a giant turkey.
And turkey. Okay.
However, that giant turkey has not done anything either. It's kind of just being ridden right now.
All right.
And Clive, you do see that Sirus is just boom. He's cold clocked this guy. The other knight is just unconscious on the ground. So you did see all that happen.
Okay. Clive, let's see. He's going to use telekinesis on the other knight that's still riding his turkey.
Okay, the one that the turkey just ran away, or the one that's held.
Sorry, the map is lagging. One that's held, one that's the one is held and the other ran away.
Yeah, the other turkey ran away. The one that's being held is on a turkey. The other turkeys have ran away. The one next to Astrum, he's still can attack.
Oh, okay. So he'll target that one, the one by Astrum, using telekinesis. Okay. I'm just looking up the stats for that. Just making sure I think he just has right. He has to do spellcasting ability. So I think he has to do a strength check.
Strength. Okay.
Yeah.
He rolled an 8, and then he rolled a 1. So He's not strong enough to fight your mental speaking to him.
Okay, so he will, instead of 30 feet, he'll launch, essentially just flick his fingers and send the guard flying right up into the air 20 feet, and then he'll land right down on the ground in front of Astrum.
Oh, all right.
So Astrum, all you see is the guard is literally about to swing, and then all of a sudden he's thrown right into the air and then lands right in front of you.
He looks at you, Astrum, like, what? And he's just like, you see this guard just go up in the air, just like the Knoll Astrum. Your friend has been slamming people onto the ground next. Your new friend seems to like to lift people into the air and smash them on the ground. So
Clive pulled a Yoda.
Yeah, he pulled a Yoda, basically. And that knight takes 11 damage from the 2 dice rolls, the 2 6s. Boom! So he hits the ground, Astrum. He's like, oh! The air has been all knocked out of him as he just lays there. Clive, anything else you'd like to do?
Let's see.
Or is that all you can do?
Actually, I'll just move him over. He'll actually just move over. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And is the knight prone? He landed like hard. Okay.
Yeah, because he's basically fallen 20 feet.
Okay. Can Clive just kick his sword away? He's on the ground.
Well, I won't. I'll let you do that as a reaction. I'll let you do that as a bonus reaction type of thing. Give me just a simple strength there.
Sure. Yeah, just a strength.
Yeah.
An advantage. So that's 18 on die.
Yeah. So you do manage to kick his sword or his weapon away from him. So Astrum, Amalia, Clive, you watch as this guy's on the ground like, and then ching, you just kick his shitty sword away from him, Clive. However,
I was going to look at Astrum. Welcome to the team.
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
You just look at him, Clive. You just have like Astrum. You're just like, what the fuck? He just like this. The knight is just like literally like huffing. However, the other knight, I've got to do a saving roll here for him to see if he can break out of his hold. That doesn't work, but he does have advantage. So Sirus, let me try to break that again. Damn it! So the orc who hates you, Wendeline, right now, he's like, you wacko! And he just can't move his muscles, though. He's just completely held by Sirus' spell. He can't do a thing. So Wendeline, you are up. What would you like to do to this knight who's just staring down at you? He's sitting on a large turkey, Wendeline. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray.
Oh, Scorching Ray, okay.
Yeah,
do you want
just 3, boom, 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 right for it. So I'm gonna let's do 4th level. That sounds fun.
4th level, hey, he's trying to kill you. This orc is no joke. So let's see, 3.
I got a 13.
But you have advantage. So all of these you can do each one other time if you don't break a 15.
I got a 21.
You hit that one, so you can roll again.
Oh, wait, am I supposed to roll?
That's fine. Give me the damage right after it.
Okay, let me do one more hit roll. Shit.
You can actually do 2 more hit rolls.
Okay.
Boom.
Second
another
one
hit.
is 26. And then last one.
So Pippa, you're watching as Wendeline just boom, sending out fire straight towards this douchebag. You give me one more roll for a hit and see if you hit the 3rd one. Nice, you hit all 3, Wendeline. So Sirus, from afar, you see Wendeline has definitely gotten stronger. Her giant 3 golden flames shooting from her hand. Just 3 kind of bolts of fire shoot out of her hand to hit the orc. Give me 2 more hits of damage, Wendeline, please.
First one was 9. Second one is 5.
5, nice.
And then last one's 7.
7, fantastic. So Wendeline, great job. This orc wanted to kill you, but Wendeline, you're upset. You've had kind of a night, if you will. You've had a knight attack you earlier, Wendeline. You found out that your mom's fingers have apparently been chopped off and they're being imprisoned. And now another knight is calling you a wacko and trying to kill you. So it's been It's been a night for you, Wendeline. So as you kind of send these blasts to him, is there anything you want to say or feel, and Sirus has just also shown up as well. So what are you feeling, Wendeline, right now? Or anything you want to say?
My tiny body is full of so much rage right now.
So Pippa,
and you
look
probably see it on her face, like she's she's just taking these deep breaths, and she's just with all of her power, just sending those flames like. Oh, you can see it in her face, like she means it.
So yeah, Sirus from afar, Pippa right next to her, Astrum, Clive, Amalia, Sakura, even from back of this alleyway, you can see that Wendeline's like, ah, and just like,
yeah, maybe she's grunting a little, maybe she's going like something like that.
Man, yeah, hell yeah. So you're like, let it out, Wendeline. So as the golden fire just shoots from your hands, you manage to definitely do some damage, Wendeline. And Sirus, I don't know how you feel about this, but it's the most anger you probably have seen Wendeline, especially since after you've left and come back.
Oh yeah, he knows. Oh yeah, he knows. That's why he looks, but he's also like, I just gotta focus on this for right now. I'll deal with that after.
And then Pippa, you are up, and then I'm gonna get to you, Sakura. So Sakura, you are after Pippa. So get ready, Sakura, on deck. Pippa, what would you like to do? That other turkey is right there, and actually, I'm gonna have this turkey make a quick reaction, Pippa, because you have run up to it and you're right there. The turkey's actually gonna try to hit you right now with a reactionary hit. So I'm only gonna just throw this in because you're just right there.
Well, good luck with that one.
It does not hit you. So the turkey tries to peck you.
I was gonna say, like, immediately I just teleported, like, next to him. I grab him by the neck and I say, chill the fuck out. We are on Mare Jack's side.
All right, so you're using, and that's your, I mean, you're actually not doing anything because you already had animal speak on, so you're just speaking.
Yeah, so I'm just speaking. I teleported, like, right next to him, like, I avoided the attack even though he missed.
Yeah.
So I had already planned that. I had grabbed him by the neck and I had told him, chill the fuck out. We are on Mare Jack's side.
Well, you actually don't even need to use teleport because you were already right next to the turkey and the orc.
Okay, well, he missed.
Yeah.
I grabbed him, said it, and
persuade the turkey to not fight you then. Give me a persuasion roll. Because, I mean, you're talking to the turkey. You're talking turkey. So, turkey's
20.
like, 20. Okay, Pippa, coming in clutch with your talking animal. When it comes to talking animals and having animals commit suicide, that's when Pippa comes in. So,
if you want to keep your life, I suggest you calm down. We had already said, you know, chill out, bro. You don't need to fight without even asking us anything.
The turkey speaks back to you in turkey. He's like, all right, bro. Okay. All right. The guy on my back seemed pretty upset about it, though. So I don't know what to tell you. All you do is, all the rest of you just hear Pippa and the turkey. Like, they're just like talking. So he looks to you, Pippa, like, all right, just handle him, okay? Handle your shit. I got to get back to eating some corn on the ground.
All right, then go do that. Stay on your line, will stay on ours. But if you have a fucking beef with us, ask us first before you just come in and blazing.
Well, I'm not blazing. This dude's blazing. So the turkey and you are just, you guys are just squabbling basically back and forth. So Pippa, you can do one more action since you didn't use teleport. So anything else you'd like to do to the knight?
So the knight, is he actually conscious now?
Yeah, he's still actually. Wendeline has hit him, so I think that's broken the hold. Sirus, when you get hit, if I'm correct, Octavius, if she hits the knight, that breaks him being held. Am I correct, or is he still held?
No, he's still held.
Okay,
he's still held until he passes it, or until I fail mine. Like until I feel like concentration.
Thank you. I forgot. Jade, by the way, I can hear something in your background, so just be aware.
What does it sound like?
Oh, okay. And Pippa, sorry, the knight, he's still held. Yeah, you can hit him.
Do I have to, or can I just keep talking to him?
Well, you're talking to the turkey right now.
Okay, well, the turkey, he's already chilled, so can I focus my attention on the knight?
If you'd like to.
So Pippa turns to the knight. I'm sorry about your knight friend. I really am. But honestly, we are passing through. We are here to help. Nothing, like, if you need anything, let us know. We're here. But other than that, we're not your enemy, and you don't want us to be, obviously. So...
All right, give me another persuasion, Pippa. He's listening to you, but he's frozen, and you guys you don't have advantage on this one. I
got 18, so.
Oh, okay. So that's a pretty good high up anyway. The knight is like, I'm sorry. It's by our code. I can't stop. We have to try to kill you. It's for our code. I'm sorry. You're trying, Pippa. You're trying, and you can tell that on his face. It's like he wants to believe you, but he's just like, my brother is dead. Like he's upset. He is enraged, and yes, Pippa, you are doing your best to convince him, and you're being convincing. He just doesn't want to hear it.
Instead of putting your anger in the wrong direction, as Pippa can tell, you need to get everything straightened out. You're just thinking about, I'm sorry about your loss. You're just thinking about it. But there's bigger problems at hand, and there always will be. So focusing on this, on a vendetta that you don't even know about, it's stupid.
Well, unfortunately, Pippa, the 18 does not break.
How does it not break? Oh my god.
Sorry, you have to have above 20. However, if you want to try to roll again one more time, you have advantage. So that last little bit can give you an advantage roll.
All right, I'll try one more time. If not, then I'll do something else.
You have to beat a 20 to hit him.
All right, I beat it.
Did you really? Oh!
The only time I beat anything is when I try to talk
My
to him.
captain! Hell
Oh,
yeah!
Okay, Sirus, at least you came back
Captain,
to Pippa
my
doing
captain.
good. At least you came back to Pippa doing good. So Pippa, he is, even as he's held, he's like, it's the code. It's my brother. He just has to break down, like he's just being held there, but you can see the fight is leaving his body. He has no desire. He's just breaking down. However, Wendeline, he's still looking at you like, the fucking wacko. He's just like still, he still thinks you're slow. He's been convinced that you're slow. So
I forgot about that. Yeah, dumb little me.
I did.
Sorry.
I have that clip ready to go on our Instagram page, ready. So, Sakura, you see that all this is happening from the back. However, it is now your turn, Sakura. Do you want to continue this fight, or you can see that Pippa's seemingly talking down this knight? But what would you like to do, Sakura?
That's a good question. What would I like to do?
Well, you're in the back. You're just watching all these people, like your friends, have seemingly gotten rid of two of the knights. 2 of the turkeys are gone. Pippa's talked down 1 turkey, and the other knight is just being held there, and he seems to also now, you can see from the back that he seems to now be slightly emotional. So, depends if you just want to attack him, Sakura, or not. I mean, what do you want to do?
I'm going to look over to Mayor Jack, and I'm going to say, Mayor Jack, I think you should go talk to your knight. All of the knights are looking like they're disappearing from town, and I know you need the help and the protection of the knights. It might be a good idea for you to go talk to him and see if you can speak some sense to him.
Oh, Sakura, give me a persuasion roll here.
Okay, hold on.
I know it's a lot of persuasion roll.
Please. Oh God, can I roll again? I got a 14.
Yes, you have advantage.
Okay.
I mean, the 14's not terrible, but
Okay, we're gonna have to stick with 14.
you'll take the 14. He looks at you like I told you, I'll go talk to him my best I can, but honestly, Miss Sakura, like I told you, the knights don't listen to me. I'm more of just a figurehead. The knights basically are the ones that run and protect Red Hill, but I'll do my best to go talk to this boy too.
There's
Sakura,
not gonna be anyone protecting you if all the knights are gone, though.
That's very true, Miss Sakura. So I'll see what the boy says to me, okay? We'll see. So Sakura, I'm gonna have you and Mayor Jack walk together up to this area, just for you. So you walk up here, and Mayor Jack kind of walks up behind Wendeline. He's obviously concerned about you, Wendeline, as he would be. So he walks up behind you, Wendeline. Sirus, you notice that this jack-o'-lantern-headed man is a little familiar with Sakura. He seems to be. And he, not Sakura, sorry, Wendeline. And he looks to Wendeline like, Miss Wendeline, my beauty, are you okay? Did they hurt you at all, baby? You okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
All right. Good to know. Hey, Knight, Stop it! he just looks.
No, I'm shaking my head at this. This is not what I wanted him to say. Come on now.
You stop it! I need you to stop it now.
Can
And
I
here,
give
he's
him
gonna-
guidance?
You can give him guidance. Yes, you can give him guidance. What is your guidance? It's a +4?
Yeah, it's a D4.
It's a D4. Okay. So, okay, he needs that. So he needs a D4. Hold on 1 second.
God.
Come on. Come on, Bear Jack. Come on, Bear Jack. Oh, he rolled.
Oh no. No.
So
No.
Bear Jack is like, come on. You better stop it now.
Does he get advantage?
He's not wearing red himself.
Oh God.
Please tell me he looks at this man and he talks to him like a naughty dog. Like, no.
Yeah, he's
stop
he's
it.
Like
just stop it.
Yeah, he does not know what to do. But Sakura, good attempt here. However, it's not going great. The knight is, however, still trapped. The turkey's still there, and you are talking him down, Pippa. But he still is in confrontation with you. Sakura, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right. So after that, Astrum, you are up. Do you want to just knock this knight unconscious, Astrum, or what do you want to try to do to him? He's being held. He seems emotional, and he seems to not want to fight too much anymore. What would you like to do?
I think Astrum's going to kind of pull it for now. And, he sees that the knight is pretty close to kind of seeing their point. So he's going to try to talk to him, too. He's going to look at him. He's going to be like, look, dude, it's pretty obvious. If you don't cool it right now, you will die. Obviously, we don't want to kill you. I don't think you want to kill us. So please, just cool it out. Let us go. We'll get out of your hair. You won't see us again.
So, Astrum, I'm going to have you do one more roll here with advantage with persuasion. All of you guys are definitely trying to talk this guy down. Pippa, you've managed to bring him down to a pretty lower level of persuasion. Astrum, you only have to beat a 15. So you have to use persuasion, break a 15, you get advantage.
Same.
Damn, great job. So, you all watch as the knight just goes, he's still being held by you, Sirus, but he drops his head, Astrum, and goes, fuck! Whoever killed my brother deserves to die. I know he was a little odd. The last couple weeks he was acting super strange. I don't know why he started messing around with the All-Father so much. At least that's what he said. I worship the All-Father too. But the All-Father didn't tell me to go attacking a wolf girl.
Is that what your brother said? Pippa's gonna ask the knight.
Yeah. Our brother was said the moment he saw your friend over here change into a wolf, he said he was gonna get her. But the last couple weeks before that, he was acting strange. He was talking to the woman in town with the bakery. Emily? Her husband was preaching a whole bunch of weird stuff about the All-Father, that guy Bill. He started talking to the knights.
Clive is going to walk up to the knight. What exactly did Bill say?
He was saying a whole bunch of nonsense about how the All-Father hates the people, how the All-Father is moving on from this dimension, and if we're smart, we follow every word that the All-Father says through him. Lord Pecker thought it was real. He's always been a follower of the All-Father, ever since he came up from South Mala. But lately, I don't know, none of my prayers from the All-Father seem to ever go that way.
I know the answer. Clive is going to look at the knight and then over to Wendeline. Then back to the knight. You've all been deceived again. Bill was not human. He is a fallen angel, I guess you could say, of the All-Father, known as Grimaldi. Your brother was seduced by false lies. Jealous, envious, false prophet wanting to cause chaos because it's funny to him. You all struggling doing this, and he points to everybody around, shouts to everybody, everyone fighting here, this is what he does. This is what he wants. I've seen it hundreds of times before. Believe me.
So, Sirus, as you hear all this, you also clearly know that this is something that Grimaldi would do. Sirus, Clive, the rest of you, Wendeline, Sakura, Amalia, Pippa, you all then, the pieces start to click into place. Oh, Grimaldi was Bill. Bill was telling this knight falsehoods from the Allfather. Wendeline, your transformation triggered this man, almost like an MK mind control kind of thing happening with Bill, to almost be programmed to attack you. So the knight, unfortunately, that attacked you, Astrum that you killed, Halmon and Wendeline that you killed, he was just almost being possessed by a zealot of, or Grimaldi making him a zealot of the All-Father in a wrong way. It all clicks in all of your minds. You're all smart enough to figure this out by what he's saying. Sirus, do you want to keep him being held, or do you want to end this fight?
No, he lets him go.
Okay, so Sirus, you let him go. The fight ends. Pippa, the turkey, looks to you. He says, "We good? We all right here, yo?"
We good if you don't ever do this again.
The turkey's like, "Don't ask me, bitch." That's what the turkey's just like talking to you like really hardcore. He's like, "Bitch, this won't my fault." he's just like so like.
Pippa's like arms are crossed, hips swayed, standing there shaking her head.
So you guys manage to talk down the knight. He drops. Sirus, you see your whole group of friends here. You all, Pippa. You see Sirus. Pippa, actually, you see Sirus, Pippa, now. What do you want to do, Pippa? As Wendeline, you and Pippa then turn and you're next to each other. So, Pippa, what would you like to say to Sirus?
Finally, I see Sirus. Pippa's gonna literally just teleport in front of Sirus, give him like the biggest bear hug ever, and be like, "What the hell? I hope everything went well with Cressida because we really fucking needed you back here. So, hope you're all
Yeah,
good."
I'm fine. I'm glad to be back.
And I'm
He
so
kind of nods.
good to see you. Oh my god, just squeeze you again.
Pippa's
He's
just
just
like,
like, okay.
Sirus, you know, Pippa's a little, she gets up in your
I'm a
face
little
sometimes.
much.
Like,
Yeah.
Pippa gets much up on you. And so Pippa, like, literally, you could feel, like, her horn just donk. They, like, just bang into your metal armor. Just donk.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure she can tell he seems pretty like he's like happy to be back, but there's like something on his face where he's kind of like, yeah, like, yeah,
And
yeah,
your armor, look at it, it's gold.
So, Pippa, you're, like
yeah.
looking at his
Just
arm.
it's a new look. I sent what he looked like, by the way, in the Instagram.
Yeah.
That's cool.
What he looks like right now?
Yeah, what he looks like right now. I sent it.
Good. Well, I mean, he was in the opening art stuff too. Later, I have some new art of you, so you'll be able to see it. I'll play it again for you later. Nice. Sorry, everybody. I'm looking at the art right now. Looks great, man.
That's sick.
Love it.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, man. Looks great. Awesome. So Sirus, as you Pippa hugs you, Wendeline, you see Sirus there. Sakura, you see Sirus there. Astrum, Amalia, you've already seen him and stuff like that. So Sakura or Wendeline, who would like to go first? Let's go with Sakura first because I want to see what Wendeline has to say later. So Sakura, as you see Sirus there, anything you want to say to him as your friend has returned?
You're finally back? Why are you here?
Oh, I mean, I'm back because it's my group. Do you not want me back?
No, I don't mean it like that. I meant like, what happened? What happened with Cressida? Is
I
she okay?
I cured her. She's okay.
So all of you,
Oh
I
my
will say this:
gosh.
Clive, Sakura, Pippa, Amalia, obviously before, and now Wendeline. You didn't know Cressida very well, but hearing this, I will say that's all like almost a burden from all of your shoulders. Like Sakura, Pippa, Clive. You hearing that Cressida has been cured is like, oh, like okay, so it worked. Like it's just you know It's
So Greenfield's back to being okay now?
Yeah, they're not. They're not big anymore. Technologies went up. And he thinks for him, he's like, Magnus wanted me to tell you that he said hi, but
Oh
I know how
God.
you feel about. I know how you feel about him. But yeah, I'm
I'm gonna
good.
I'm gonna I'm gonna go up to Sirus and give him a hug.
Oh, so Sirus, it's like almost very familiar with Sakura. It's like you kind of almost slinking in with a hug with her. Sakura's giving you more of like when Pippa's giving you more like a friend vibe. Sakura's giving you more like as if somebody was hugging, like family. Like Sakura to you, Cyrus, you have also a close relationship with Sakura. It's almost like as if hugging a family member or a daughter or somebody very close to you. Sakura's giving you like a very warming feeling as you hug her.
Belle's gonna be so excited to see you.
Mm,
He just like thinks about that for a second again.
mm.
You
Yo,
saw Belle just
are you planning to stay with us?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
You could just tell from Tracy. He's like, bro, I'm not ready for these conversations, man.
I just am worried that you're gonna leave our group again.
I ain't got no reason to leave.
Okay, good.
Good to have you back,
Sakura
Cyrus.
and then Clive, you're gonna give. Of course, you saw him a little bit earlier, and Clive comes and joins the group. Wendeline, you see Sirus there. Is there anything you'd like
Hmm.
to do, or say, or do to this orc knight that's also there as well that was attacking you? Just what would you like to do, Wendeline? It's kind of once again, it's been a crazy night for you.
We're
Um,
still in combat.
no, combat's
Oh,
over. It's now ceased. You guys managed to stop the other knights. The other one is unconscious on the ground. The other one is left. Two knights unconscious on the ground. This one has been calmed down. So what would you like to do, Wendy?
I'm gonna walk right up to Cyrus. Almost like charge right up to Cyrus, actually.
Like with a sturdy walk.
It's
Yeah, and if
as
anyone's
she's
in the
doing
way,
that,
I'm not hurt about it, but I like kind of push them out of my way.
he doesn't even move.
I let it
It's like
happen.
he's accepted this. Like he
She
had a
stands
feeling this was
there
gonna
for a
happen.
second, looking him straight in the eye, and then she rears back like she's ready to throw a punch.
He doesn't move.
Oh,
He
Wendeline,
doesn't.
what do you
He
want to?
stares. He stares you straight in your eye. He's not moving.
But instead of throwing the punch, she just lunges at him and gives him probably the tightest hug out of everyone.
Oh, I love it. So Cyrus, you expect so Wendy, you're just like, and you instead she goes in. It's like a
And it's like with such a force, like you can tell like she's so upset, but then as she hugs him, there's like this huge like sigh of relief, of just like release.
Yeah. He
Just
I think anyone that could like see like through his helmet, you see his eyes kind of widen a little bit because he's like, I was expecting to get punched. I was ready for it. But he like right after hugs her back really tight.
So as you guys take a moment to embrace Cyrus, I want you to give me. I know you already know a little bit, but I want Cyrus to give me an insight roll here.
Too easy. Got my
Good
new
man.
dice.
Hey, what kind of color? What color dice?
They're bright blue. That
Love it.
is so. Let me see my insight because I got really good on this. Okay, that's a 18 plus 7.
Oh, 18 plus 7. Fantastic. So you can tell that Wendeline, you can tell that today, in particular, I mean, it's clearly been a day for everybody. I mean, you can already tell that. But you can tell, but for Wendeline, this has been a hard day. It's been a hard little time for, and especially since after you had left for the last couple, like about a week or so, Cyrus has been gone, maybe a couple days to a week in game, of course. And that week has already been extremely hard on Wendeline, just like a week apart. Um, you can see almost a growth in her where Cyrus, as she gives you that hug, Wendeline has changed a little bit, and that's not only just because of something gifted to her from Lucifer, but there's just something there within Wendeline that you feel is a little darker, maybe. And just once again, you can tell she's heavily had a day. It's 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 she seems a little tired, if you will.
I think as he he gets all that, he continues to hug her, and then within the hug, you could tell he seems a little bit like he's shocked and he's a little nervous, but he also says, if you would like to talk later, we can. I'm sorry for leaving.
You took way too long.
I
A
know.
week? A fucking week?
I know.
And you left Belle behind? She's your fucking responsibility. Are you insane?
He just nods. He doesn't say anything. He just nods. I had to make the promise, but I'm back now.
How many promises are you going to have to keep making and struggling to keep?
Well, I don't plan on doing too many after.
Wendeline, as from behind you, Sirus, Mayor Jack walks up behind her. Hi, my friend. I don't believe I met you yet. Briefly, when we were at the beginning of Red Hill and the team saved me from that terrible ogre by the name of Bogart. But I'm Mayor Jack of the town, and I know you stepped away, but I'd like to thank you for helping me, protect this team here and the beautiful Miss Wendeline. She seems to care about you quite a bit. Can I ask you, that armor you're wearing, it seems to be from the Royal Kingdom. Are you a knight from the West Kingdom government?
No, I'm just a knight.
Well, that's good to know, I suppose. Well, Miss Wendeline here, if you'd like to talk later with me too, I'd love to talk to you tonight. So he looks at you.
By the way, and he holds out his hand. Sirus Braveheart. Nice to meet you.
Braveheart. Immediately hearing that, you see him switch. Sirus Braveheart from the. You are part of the Braveheart family.
Sure am. Yes.
He
takes off his helmet and he's like, "Look, it's a long story."
Your your ancestor Icarus saved this town. Red Hill would be nothing without your ancestor. He gets down on one knee. I am indebted to you, sir.
No, look, you don't got to do all that. He's like, "Get up."
I would not have this pumpkin head without your family. Do you understand?
It's
Wendeline's
okay.
looking like back and forth, like,
hey, look, you're causing a scene. Stop. I appreciate it. I really do. Just get up. No need for that.
He does a different version. He does a different version of the no. Instead, he goes like, no, like no. You are the man. You are the fucking man. I have a statue of you in my apartment.
Astrom's gonna look at him at this point, like shake his head, be like, Jesus Christ, the glaze.
he's like, I have a T-shirt that says Braveheart Stan on it. I stand with Braveheart.
I don't even know what that means, but okay.
It means that if you need me to, I'll do any. I'll do any. I'll suck it.
I think he's like, okay, hey. Well, if you're gonna do anything, get up. You don't need to be on the floor. Get up.
All right. Well, look.
Have some dignity, man. There's people around.
he straightens his tie. He looks at Wendeline like he's right. He's right. He's like tries to fix himself up. He looks at the team.
Go get a drink or something. Are you all right?
I think I'm just excited because your family, helped create my life and my whole town that I protected.
Well, I'm glad they were able to do that, and I'm glad I'm here to meet you.
It's just like meet. It's like imagine if you got to meet. I don't know who's big in your reality, but in mine, it's just like meeting the best. So I'm gonna let your team go. I need to talk with my knights. I think Miss Sakura. I think you should probably inform your team about what we saw in the woods, but I'm going to talk to these boys. So you guys watch as Mayor Jack and the other knights, he kind of wakes up the unconscious ones with the other knight, Sir Roost. And Sir Roost kind of then goes up to Wendeline and Pippa, the orc. I'm sorry. I jumped the gun. I didn't mean to. He looks at you, Wendeline. I am sorry. He's like, do you understand?
I think Cyrus turns around. Why are you speaking to her like that?
Well, he points to Pippa. She said said that she's a little slow.
Yes, my bad. I said.
I think he looks him straight in his eye. Don't just assume stuff. Like she's not slow. If I hear you talk to her like that again, we're gonna have a problem. Okay?
Oh, he's beat. He's beat. He's held. This orc is like just goes behind Mayor Jack and is like, all right.
Like that.
I don't. Well, I don't mean to be. Look, you're a hero. Clearly, this woman means a lot to you, even if she is slow.
Okay. She's not slow. She's not slow. You got 5 seconds to get out of my face.
He's like, oh. He take the turkey and then looks to you, Pippa, like, we still good? We good?
Guys, Pippa says to the orc and to the turkey, use this as a learning lesson. Do not just assume things from people. Always ask information before you start going on a blazing. Okay?
3 seconds.
Next time.
He's like hearing Cyrus count down. He's like 3, 2. So he just like takes off. So you guys manage to, stop this interaction. The knight and Mayor Jack have gone off to have a discussion. But Sakura, before we wrap up and go to break, before you guys head back to the inn, or while you're heading back to the inn, Sakura, do you want to relay the information about Hyde being let go?
You guys, I just have to let you know that Hyde is missing. And
what do you mean he's missing?
He took down 5 of the knights.
What?
He was basically dead. How?
The knights went to go beat him up, and then that kind of broke the charm that I had on him. And so, yeah, he left a message in their blood or something on the floor that said that he's free now, and he ran away. And I was with just Mayor Jack at the time, so I kind of didn't want Mayor Jack to get hurt, so we left and came over here.
Oh, God damn it.
So Pippa, God damn it, as you basically all, I want that to be that's a good spot to end for a break. So Pippa, you're just like, God damn it. So as you all head to go take a rest, I will say that everybody here, you can take a long rest, and you can you guys can all level up one class, including you, Sirus. You can all level up any of your classes. However, when we get back from the break, I will start off with Wendeline and Sirus if you guys want to talk at all or anything like that, or Pippa or anybody. After the break, we will start with that. And then you guys have a little bit of time the next morning to do some shopping before you go with Astrum to Goldfish. So we're going to go on break. Yeah, we're going to go on break, everybody. Also, just so you guys know, the full song of Galaxy Girl is going to be in the break for you guys to listen to. Yeah. However, there is a part of the song that's cut out because there was some rap in there with some... Red Fox has some amazing lyrics. However, I don't know if Twitch is so cool with some of the great lyrics that people have. So I had to cut it to make the song a little shorter. But if you guys want to hear a full version of Galaxy Girl, please go find Red Fox Playa. You guys can find it through his YouTube music as well and through him personally. But this song is Galaxy Girl, as you heard last time. Now you guys can hear a fuller version of it. So we'll be back after the break. And thank God Cyrus is back. I love Cyrus. He's one of the best characters. Astrum. I think Astrum's even loving Cyrus. Astrum's like, why are these people glazing Cyrus so much? Cyrus, you're like, you know why. You know why. So, you know why. I know why. All right, guys. Break video is up.
Hey everybody, it's the kid from the Dirty 20 Dice Shop. And of course, you know Sierra's having a good month, so let's make it even better by getting some merch from the D20 Dice Shop. Oh yeah! By the way, I heard they're rebuilding that Denny. Let's
Also,
fight
Jade,
that,
your
y'all.
mic's on. Your mic is on, Jade.
So
Don't have it on.
What
is
do
he
you mean?
already like going
I can hear
upstairs
it
with
on your
her,
end.
or is
Oh.
he trying to, or is he
Astrum,
trying?
do you wanna take over for 15, 20 minutes, 30, 90 minutes?
Are you trying to pawn me off onto your
No.
dirty pirate friend?
No.
Excuse me. I don't think dirty is the right word.
I'm
I'm a
sorry.
Rizzler myself.
Oh yeah, prove it.
Prove it.
If you can take me away from Halmon and prove to me that you can Riz me, I'll leave Halmon alone.
Well,
and I'll go back to my own reality.
Well, I didn't expect to really have to pull this out today, but allow me to serenade you. Called Galaxy Girl. You, my dear, are indeed a Galaxy Girl. You were the Jupiter to my Mars, so close to you, but yet we're so far from where I wanna be in your life. You were the star that lit up my night. I wanted you way more than you know, but your heart was on Jupiter, you're so cold. You were the star that lit up my night. Seems like the story of my whole life. You were the Jupiter to my Mars, so close to you, but yet we're so far from where I wanna be in your life. You were the star that lit up my night. I wanted you way more than you know, but your heart was on Jupiter, you're so cold. You were the star that lit up my night. Seems like the story of my whole life. You're a galaxy girl. You're the Jupiter to my Mars, so close to you, but yet we're so far from where I wanna be in your life. You were the star that lit up my night. I wanted you way more than you know, but your heart was on Jupiter, you're so cold. You were the star that lit up my night. Seems like the story of my whole life. You were the Jupiter to my Mars, so close to you, but yet we're so far from where I wanna be in your life. You were the star that lit up my night. I wanted you way more than you know, but your heart was on Jupiter, you're so cold. You were the star that lit up my night. Seems like the story of my whole life. You're a galaxy girl. Galaxy girl, girl. Galaxy girl. Galaxy girl, girl.
And now, a lore update. It seems that the Drow Norman had kidnapped Wendeline's parents and questioned them about the team. However, they did not answer anything, but her mother had her fingers cut off.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching that quick little break. So, it seems that now the Misfits of Malla are getting ready to go take a little bit of a rest. You guys took a long rest just now. You were in the tavern inn. I don't really need the map up now, guys, because there's no fights or anything. So you guys can just use your little imagination. But you guys are now at the tavern. You went back there together. Wendeline, I'm going to say that you're walking by Sirus right now. Pippa, you're probably also by Sirus. Pippa, I'm assuming, is kind of rooting the mood a little bit. I said, like,
Yeah.
Sirus and Wendeline, you both clearly have a little bit of tension there. And Pippa's probably just like, yay, you're back!
Yeah.
Very loofy of you, Pippa.
Kind of like the cheerleader in the background, just be like, look. So like, she's gonna look over at Sakura and be like, look who it is! Look who it is! It's Sirus!
And he's just like, keeps
Yeah.
like, Pip, I'm assuming you're just like poking him, like,
Yeah.
every little bit. Amalia, you are walking, however, back with Astrum and Clive still. I'm going to have you three kind of being your own little group. And Sakura, you're also back there as well with Astrum, Amalia, and Clive. Anything you'd like to do, Amalia? I want to hear from you a little bit. You're heading back to the inn. You guys have just gotten to the inn, let's say. Halmon and Belle are asleep. They're out. And Pete was finishing up his chores. So, Amalia, what would you like to do? You have a little bit of time before bed. This is where you guys are taking your long rest. So, anything you'd like to do, Amalia? Anyone you want to talk to? Anything?
We're inside the inn, right?
Yes, you're in the inn. The map
Okay.
is see it obviously. So
yeah. I am going to go check on who all do I know is in here.
You know that everybody there. You know Luna's there. You know Pete's there. You know the innkeeper's there. You know that Belle. You know everybody's there. You know Blanket's there.
I'm going to go over and check on Blanket.
Oh, okay, good. And I'm assuming the Sirus you've summoned him to go away. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, remember you got to do that.
He don't fit in the inn.
Yeah,
Love my puppy, but he'll be for the inn.
All right, so I'm gonna actually just pull up the map for you guys for fun. But so you go to check in with Blanket. So some of you guys don't know who Blanket is. Astrum, Octavius, Stassi, and Clive. Some of you guys weren't here for when we first started this campaign before we started streaming it. For the first 2 chapters, Amalia, Pippa, and Sakura had befriended a little ghost by the name of Blanket, and Blanket kind of would travel around with Foxface for a while. But now it seems that Blanket is Amalia. You see that Blanket. If you guys know Spirited Away, the no face where he goes like and talks kind of like that. That's kind of what Blanket sounds like as well. So Amalia, you see that Blanket sees you. He's like and he just floats around you, and he bobs up and down around your head. He's doing work. He's just cleaning up at the tavern. He's like a little ghosty. He's cleaning the coffee table. He's just
Amalia's really delighted to see him. Here.
He kind of just telepathically talks to you, as you know that he can do that. He goes and in your brain you hear he goes I'm cleaning. I'm working.
But why here?
He looks around. It reminds me of my home before.
Oh, how does it remind you of your home? Tell me about it.
He just he gets so excited. He's like, Amalia, you never talked to me. He's just He just gets all he starts bobbing up and down. He's just well, I grew up with my grandma, and she raised me, and this place is ran by an old woman, and she's very old, and she's not dead like me, but she's very old, and I'm a ghost, and she might die, and then I can hang out with her ghost. So I'm hanging out here, and also there's giant cats that come around. They're called Yule cats, and every time I'm around, they don't come around, so they must be scared of goats. Or ghosts. Not goats. Not Sirus. Ghosts.
Amalia kind of glances over at the old woman who owns the tavern and just kind of smiles that just finds it nice that Blanket kind of found a place. Well, I think this place suits you pretty well. You gonna stick around?
He looks down and then looks to the old woman, bobs up and down, and then looks over to you, Amalia. Is that okay?
Yeah, just make sure you protect this place, okay?
He kind of then looks down again and looks to Amalia. I don't really have anywhere else to go.
Do you like it here?
And he bobs up and down a little bit, giving acknowledgement of, yeah, I do. I do.
I think it's pretty well suited for you, isn't it?
And he just kind of bobs up and down and gets back to cleaning the tables. He almost uses his body as if it is a rag because he's a blanket. And so it's as he cleans the table, it's whoo, just ghostly kind of disappears. And he looks to you and smiles with his little you got that little, he's got the little ghost face. So he just kind of looks to you again. And the old woman goes he's been very, very useful. Thank you so much for bringing me this little boy.
He's absolutely the best, so make sure you keep him happy, okay?
Oh, he's been keeping me happy. Honestly, my dear. You're very beautiful, by the way. You an elf?
Half, but yes.
Oh, I could tell. There's something in you. I could tell there was something in you. I'm half elf myself. She moves her old gray hair back, and you can see that her ears are long and pointed. You remind me of someone. Do you know a man by the name of Roman?
Oh, yeah, it's my uncle.
Oh, that's
How
what
do you
I
know
know.
him?
I went and used to teach at the same school that he works at now, the Western Wizard Academy in the West Kingdom. I used to work there for a long time. I retired, moved back to Red Hill, and opened up this inn. But he's one of the best sorcerers I've ever met in my life. I could tell you were related to him. I could tell.
Yeah, I've been trying to get out there to visit him, but things kind of keep popping up.
Oh, did you have interest in going to a magic school? Or oh, the little girl you're with. Is she gonna go?
Who knows? Maybe one day, but I never really grew up around the elves, so I didn't know much about magic. I just kind of started using it and figuring it out.
Oh, you're self-taught, just like me. Well, you know, here's something that could help you on your journeys. You seem like a beautiful young woman and quite regal. She looks down at your hand, Amalia, which is, as you know, radiates magic. It's different.
As she notices that, I just kind of like duck my hand behind my back, like to kind of like
Oh,
hide it.
you don't need to be shy about that. Everybody has different things. Look at this. She points out to her foot. She like pops off her shoe. You can tell that her foot is completely wooden. It's just it's like a wooden foot, and you're just like she's like we all have problems. Everybody loses some things after a while. Even I've lost. Well, my foot. It's okay, but I wish my foot was as magic as that hand of yours.
Yeah, that's a long story.
Well, I'm sure it is, but a beautiful woman like yourself shouldn't be so hurt. Shouldn't be so. Would you like me to fix it for you? I could give you your hand back. You would retain all the powers that has given you, but you would get your original hand back.
Uh, Sorry, but how would you do that?
Oh, let's just say that I know many types of magic. I've been around for a very long time.
Amalia kind of holds up her hand and just kind of inspects it and just kind of like gently reaches out and I mean, I guess we can try.
Oh, I don't have to try. I can do it. But I will say I want one thing in return. Is that all right?
And what is it?
I want you to let me keep that little ghost fellow. And I'll watch out for him and make sure he's safe until I pass away. How does that sound?
I look over to Blanket and just kind of like nod towards them and go, "Yeah, I think that sounds pretty good."
Good. Well, give me your hand. And
I hold out my hand for her.
She looks at it. Tell Hades that he should not have done this to you.
Amalia kind of looks shocked at the mention of Hades and kind of like, how do you know that?
Oh, I know many things. I've been around for a long time, as I told you. She uses legendary action. And Amalia, your red magic glowing hand that you know is made out of blood magic returns. You feel the numbness that you felt in that hand now come back. Your fingers move. You feel them. Everything is just as it was before. You still feel the ability to control blood and fire throughout your body. The woman looks to you. There we are. Now you're one piece again, one whole. How do you feel?
Amalia inspects her hand again and just goes, feels, I don't know, just a little overwhelming at the moment.
Well, when you see your husband, tell him that I say that he's playing a dangerous game. He brought you into something, my dear, that I don't think even you are ready for, or himself.
I'm sorry, I didn't even catch your name.
Oh, they just call me Mimi.
Well, thank you, Mimi. I appreciate you.
Of course. Also, one more thing. That new fella that you walked in with the golden armor, can you tell him to come talk to me before he leaves?
Yeah, I mean, I can let him know.
I would appreciate that. Thank you. So he gets back to cleaning up the tavern with Blanket. She looks to Blanket. His Blanket seems very happy. Amalia and Blanket just goes like, and just kind of starts floating around and starts cleaning up the tables with her. She goes like, you're such a cute little buddy. And she kind of just rubs his little ghostly head, even though she can't really touch him. She's just rubbing him, but it doesn't do anything. So, Pippa, before you want to go to bed, what would you like to do?
Who am I closest to right now?
I mean, you're just in the tavern. It doesn't matter.
Well, one of the things that I haven't addressed yet that I really want to is now that we're with the group, can I just pull out my sword?
Amalia, hold on. Come off your mic, maybe.
Yeah.
Just for a second, Amalia, if you can.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I can just hear you on your back, so I just want to have the mic off for a moment if you can. Pippa, sorry. You said you want to dress something?
So one of the things that I hadn't even brought to mention yet was the sword. Should I bring this up yet?
Are you just in your room?
Well, you said I'm with everybody, right?
Well, I mean, you're in the tavern. I don't know if you're with everybody, but where do you want to be?
So who's closest to me? Is it Clive? Is it Wendeline? I can't see a map or anything.
Harley,
so.
it's not really about that. You're just in the tavern. It's not about being close to who do you want to be by? I'm letting you walk around to wherever you want to be.
So I wanted to go talk to Clive if he's close by.
Yeah, Clive's there.
Okay, so Pippa goes up to Clive and she kind of just wants to have a little moment. So I'm glad that everything went okay recently. It's crazy because Chomps almost died, and I went and got armor for him just now just to help him out.
Actually, you didn't even go to the blacksmith. You got.
I was there, didn't I?
No, you guys never talked. You guys never got to talk to the blacksmith. You have to do that in the morning.
Okay, disregard that. It's crazy because Chomps almost died, and you got to see Emily again, but then you've lost her so many times, and I just want to say that it's also amazing at the same time because you've been in multiple dimensions and you've had so many different experiences. It's just I just want to check in and see how you're doing.
Clive looks up to Pippa. He's actually smoking a pipe this time. Leans back in the chair, just gives us a deep sigh. Fine as I can be, Pippa. It's wonderful seeing people be in love and around those they care so deeply for. I did get to see Emily tonight. She doesn't know who I am. Probably for the best. Especially with Grimaldi being that close. He was waiting just for us to show up so he could kill her again. That's what he does. He waits at the right moment, then he tears those you care about apart right in front of you, laughing while he does it. I still close my eyes and hear her screams. I don't sleep often. Lost track of how many realities I've been through. All just fragmented memories now. Mine can only hold so much. I appreciate you for checking up on me after all we just endured in this night.
You know, honestly, it's been too much. I know I'm always that scatterbrained person, but I do care about everybody, and I know that like I can't even wrap my brain around that. You being able to see Emily, but having all that drama, and she doesn't even know. You know, maybe we will conquer Grimaldi and everything, and I feel like maybe you might be able to talk to her again.
I'm gonna interrupt Pippa and just say that Sakura, you're actually right here as well, and you can hear this conversation, Sakura. So you can hear them. You can hear them. I know you're already laughing, Jade, but you can hear that they're talking about Emily and all of this. Just so you know, Sakura. But Pippa, continue.
So I feel like maybe you might be able to talk to Emily again, and if so, at least you'll have that closure. I don't know, but I just wanted to make sure you're okay, because that's a lot. We go through a lot, but that's a lot.
Sakura, like, she was like focused on other stuff at this moment, but her ears perk up at the end of the conversation where she's telling Clive to talk to Emily. So she goes over and is like, actually, I talked to Emily and she wants you to see her.
No way.
You spoke to her. Sakura.
I gotta go right now.
What did you say?
So Clive, I want you to roll an insight roll here on Sakura, please.
Just be an intimidation instead.
An intimidation roll, yeah. We can do intimidation. Jesus, Clive, going straight for it.
Oh, that's wait. I get advantage, right? Because I'm wearing red.
Yeah.
That's 16.
So 16. So Sakura, he you could tell he's like you know Clive, Sakura.
He's like an uncle or something.
Yeah. Yeah,
to me, like kind of almost in a way. But so I'm just like, so Sakura doesn't really like directly look at Clive, but she's kind of like looking around the room. She's like, I kind of told her that you might have known her in a different timeline, and like that you guys may or may not have had kids together in a different timeline. And like... and I kind of just told her the truth because I feel like she's a cool girl and you're a cool guy.
Sakura, give me a charisma roll here. That's a charisma roll as you're trying to you're just trying to pass this off to Clive as best you can. So give me a charisma just to see Clive if she's selling it to you or not. So yeah, whatever you can.
Hold on. Charisma. There we go.
Yeah, charisma.
Oh God, I got a nat one.
You get advantage.
Pippa shakes her head. Typical.
If that was the real roll, just steam out of your ears, Clive.
Okay, I got a 3. A nat 3.
So Clive, either way, you are annoyed as hell. You know Sakura, though, Clive. I will say that. You know who she is. You know she has very little social etiquette. You are aware of this. However, Clive, as she's just standing there, just revealing this to you, it's once again like as if your niece, or as if once again a student of yours was just absolutely pissing you off. She's not the
Just
worst.
immediately imagine it pans outside of the inn, and all you hear as it shakes is a whoops.
He's just like edited screaming, just like that fucking Sakura. It's like face of Sakura.
Well, it was just easier, you know. I felt like it would be easier if she just knew, so I just told her. And it made her want to see you even more.
Clive, hearing this though, this should stop your ranting. As you hear that she said that it makes her want to see you more. I don't know what you think about that, but Sakura did say that to you. So before we move on, and you take your rest for the night, Clive, what do you think about that?
Clive then snuffs out just with his thumb. No matter disregarding the pain, he snuffs out his pipe, putting it right in the pit. All you hear is a hiss, and he walks right out of the cab, right out of the inn. And then with a whoosh and flutter of wings and feathers, he transforms into his griffin form and flies off into the night.
Oh,
he's going to go see Emily.
I look over at Pippa and I'm like, I hope he's going to go see Emily.
I mean, if he's not, that's crazy. But we should go check it out.
No,
no, we can't spy on them. We can't
I'm gonna interrupt that, Pippa, and have Pete just go. Pete's cleaning. He goes, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that, Pippa. I don't know about that. I would just let him have some time.
All right, he can tell us when he comes back, I guess.
If he comes back, he might stick around with Emily. So Pete just keeps like cleaning the cup and all the stuff. Clive, you, however, have taken off to go see Emily in the middle of the night. So we might get back to that tonight. We might start next game with that. But Pippa, Sakura, Amalia, I'm gonna have you three go get some rest. Astrum, what would you like? Are you there? Before we move on to Octavius and Wendeline.
I'm here.
Astrum, what would you like to do for the night? You have seen that now Pippa and Sakura and Amalia are going to start heading to go to bed. Clive has seemingly stormed out of the place after yelling at Sakura. You see that he's just yelled at her, like scolded her like a child. And Sakura the whole time is like, she's been like, like, I'm sorry. So what would you like to do, Astrum?
So I'm assuming that. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Sorry, Wendeline and Sirus are still around. They are still awake, and they are still around the area right now.
So I'm assuming they're like talking right now, right? Like they're having a private talk.
They're there, but you have the opportunity to talk to them if you'd like right now. I mean, you can talk to Wendeline and Sirus. They're there.
Okay, so I think Astrum's gonna kind of like go up to Wendeline because like he noticed that she's kind of seemed more frustrated than usual. And he's
you don't know her very well, so
more frustrated than what he's seen of her, like based off her throwing like the fireballs at the night.
That was the hardest you've seen her so far. Yeah.
So kind of goes up to her. He's like, so you're struggling more than a preacher with a mouthful of peanut butter.
That's a great thing.
What? You want to talk about that?
I don't even know where to begin on that. I mean, I just feel more lost than I usually feel. More confused. I really, honestly, have been questioning my faith lately. I don't know what to believe anymore.
I'm assuming this has something to do with what that knight said to you when I saved you.
Yeah.
Let me tell you a little story about myself.
Sirus, you can hear this, by the way, just so you know.
He's just observing.
The reason why I was hesitant to perform in front of you guys, not just because I was embarrassed. It's because back in Goldfish, actually illegal to perform musical spells. Spells are actually hymns that were passed down from generation to generation through my family as a tradition. But King Enon, being the douchebag he is, he thinks it's a sin against the All-Father. So he made it illegal. My father didn't agree with this. So he formed the Ocean Fighters. And he planned to take down King Enon. My father was killed on sight. Then he wanted to kill my mother and myself just to make sure that this tradition didn't go on. My mother sacrificed herself so I could get away. And me, 7-year-old child, he told me that I would perish because what I can do was a sin against the All-Father. I lived with that the majority of my life. And honestly, I never thought I would have a good relationship with the All-Father ever again. But it took people that I love to really make me realize that if the All-Father wanted me dead, after everything that I've been through, I'd be dead. So just because someone says there's no hope for you, doesn't mean there's not any hope for you. Maybe they're just not following who they think they're following. Keep your head up.
Thanks. I really appreciate you talking to me and saying all of that. I feel a little bit better.
No problem. You can tell when someone is losing their faith. Been there. It's not a good place to be. But I could tell you guys kind of want to have some alone time. So I'll let you guys get back to it.
Pete kind of yells from the back while he's cleaning. He's like, "Alone time, Sirus. I'm always around, you bastard." And he kind of just keeps cleaning up. And he's like, "Asked him, is that true about the hymns and all that stuff?"
It's true.
Damn. Well, looks to you, Wendeline. Sounds like we're gonna have to stop this King Enon piece of shit, huh? He doesn't like music.
I appreciate you, pal. Let's take them down together.
Hey, I got a tick on my ass. You want to get it for me? He points to his white like monkey butt. He's like, I got a tick on you. Can you help me reach
I
that?
think Sirus finally speaks and goes, "Don't mind him. Do not mind him."
Astrom's gonna kind of wander off. He's gonna kind of look down the hall. Hey, Sakura, got a job for you.
As you head off to go get your own room, Pete's like, "Oh yeah, where's Sakura?" he kind of waddles off like, "Oh, I'm gonna go find it. You're right. Why am I asking you?" So he kind of walks down the hallway with you. So we're gonna end the night probably tonight. We'll have a little bit after this after you guys take a rest. Or you know what? Actually, we'll probably end with Clive. So let's end with you here, Wendeline and Sirus. Sirus and Wendeline, you guys are left kind of alone as Blanket bobs around and finishes cleaning up the tavern room. I don't know if you guys want to talk at all, if you guys want to go to bed, but Sirus and Wendeline, you're kind of left alone again in this tavern. I know your characters are close, so I wanted to see if you guys had anything else to say or what you guys want to do before bed. So, Cyrus, up to you. What would you like to do?
I think Cyrus was just listening and just observing. Obviously he has his ways about feeling about the All-Father, which is why he didn't speak. But he respected what everything he said, and then kind of just looks over to Wendeline and kind of just waits to see like if she has anything to say to him. And he kind of just sits there and just waits. Like his helmet's off. At this point, he's kind of like in regular clothing right now. He doesn't have his like bright armor right now.
Okay, so you
So he
just
just
taking it off. Let's say you would have taken it off this time in pieces. You're relaxing in the tavern. You're probably just getting into your regular gi, your relaxed attire. You know what I mean? So Wendeline, he's taking off the armor, the pieces, and stuff, getting relaxed. Anything you'd like to do, Wendeline, before bed? Obviously.
Yeah, she obviously looks at him. I guess she knows him pretty well. I mean, he knows her pretty well. Pronouns. And
what are you telling us, Wendeline? What are you not telling me? What you not?
Stop.
What's going on down there? I'm just kidding.
Next episode, Wendeline transitions and has gender affirmation surgery. Okay.
Cyrus like, what?
But she looks to him, and he knows her well enough to know that she's obviously like giving a little bit more of like a vulnerable sort of like open energy to him, and she just kind of looks at him as just like, I wish you could have been here sooner, but your timing is impeccable. I think I need your help more than ever now.
Kind of like he tends to always like, as she knows him very well. Normally, he puts his head down and thinks about it, but this is probably one of the few times where he doesn't break eye contact. He looks at you. I got a lot of time to remake, so anything you need of me, I'll be there. Sorry for leaving, but what is exactly going on with you? Obviously, the Hound told me a little bit about your new affliction with the wolf. But
yeah, do you want it back? Can you like?
I don't know.
I
I didn't approve. I didn't know what it was. But if you don't want it, I'll gladly take it back if it's a hindrance
didn't
to
get
you.
a choice, and now all of this bullshit is following me because I don't want to place blame on you, but if you hadn't left, this might not have happened.
Yeah. Starting to get that feeling myself. Can't say much more than I'm really sorry. But if I could do anything to fix it, I'll try my best to do that. So if you need me to try to take it back from you, I would do that if I can.
You guys want to try to roll a wisdom, each of you, for a second for me?
Yeah.
Said the ocean to the beach.
My wisdom is fucking great, so we're gonna see.
I'm Sirus. I know you got some good stuff there. So I'm trying to give you some stuff.
Too easy. That's a 13 plus 10.
Okay, that's good for you. You're good. Wendeline, not great, but give me one more. Maybe you are slow, Wendy. I'm just kidding. Wendeline, you don't get it as much as Sirus does, but I will say since you got over a 10, and it's a direct contact, as you guys talk about this in the fireplace in the inn, you guys see a face of a hound between both of you then rise out of the flames and say, "No, Sirus, it's hers. Wendeline, it is a gift. I told you, it is a gift."
Did you keep the receipt for it?
The receipt is right next to you. He gestures over to Sirus.
I don't remember applying to this. And two, if she doesn't want it, why?
Sirus, I needed to make sure the mission was going to be finished, and because you left, I had to make sure that my closest, reliable Allfather connection had some power. If it wasn't you, it would have been Clive. Wendeline, I'm sorry, but the Allfather has chosen you. I love the Allfather. Sirus, you know that we were never supposed to ever go against him originally. It was our stupid mistake. I followed the wrong Braveheart. I should have followed your ancestor and not Morningstar. It was a mistake that I made, but Wendeline has power that we don't have, Sirus. And the moment I could give her a splinter of your soul, I did. But Wendeline, it doesn't mean that you have to be treated as a monster. This is a gift, just like the gifts I gave Sirus. Remember, Sirus, when you were reborn? I took you away from that prison, that queen of chaos that was holding you there. She thought you were the next lover that she had trapped in a prison, using you day in and day out. She wiped your mind of your memories of Cressida. I saved you!
Kind just stares at him and he's like, I know you told me this about the 100th time, and I still appreciate it. And I think he's thinking of you gave her a piece of my soul.
It was the only way.
I don't have much soul to give around if you're not thinking about that. I already gave some to Belle. I don't have much of it.
I gave away my connection to the All-Father. The
You
little
what?
bit that I had remains in you. Wendeline now has the other piece, and I'm giving her my ability that the All-Father gave me when he sent me to the 9 hells. I'm a hellhound, but only in form. So Wendeline gets that form. You get basically all of my remaining powers, Sirus, which now you seem to have turned into your own through your bloodline. The littleness that I provide is not... Don't mind Jade's thing. Don't mind that. Yeah, focus on me. But trust me, Sirus, it was necessary to keep Wendeline alive.
And he looks over to Wendeline. Is that something you wanted?
No.
I think he like sits up and goes, I get that all these things you're doing are gifts and things to help us out. But from the moment I've met Wendeline, she's never had a choice of what she wants. When it came down to her fate, to the fates giving her what her powers, now this, and things I'm hearing around with how she's struggling, she doesn't need the same fate I have where I didn't have a choice for anything. I didn't choose for my memories to be gone. I didn't choose to leave Cressida, and I didn't choose to lose my way of life. But I'm here now. So if there's anything I can do to at least take a little bit off the burden that she sees this power as, I will gladly take a piece of it. We can easily talk to the All-Father. If anything, if I have to talk to him face to face myself, which I should have had this a long time ago, I will.
Sirus, it's just a gift for her. You can talk to him all you want. I don't know what he wants out of you two. I don't know what his plan is here. And now the pirates on the team singing hymns and myths as if he still believes the All-Father can help him. But maybe he's right. Who am I? I chose the wrong side. And I was banished to the hells for it. And you, Sirus, were taken out of time. It wasn't your fault. Just like none of this is Wendeline's fault. You found her in a bag because she was what? Curious? To study religion? He looks to you, Wendeline. Maybe they should have left you in Krampus's bag. How would you have felt then? Tell me, Wendeline, do you really think the All-Father and I wasn't looking out for you when this team found you in a bag? In a dimension they weren't supposed to be in? Or do you think perhaps the All-Father was looking out for you? Just a thought. The gift I give you is from him.
Gwendolyn's like got her arms crossed, like lips pursed. She's kind of like looking away, like kind of like a dejected kid, like getting a lecture, just kind of like pouting.
Because I think, unfortunately, Wendeline, you may realize this might be true. I'm not saying you are thinking this. I'm saying that
Yeah, she doesn't want to admit it, but in her mind, she's like, well, she does have a point.
Sirus, he looks back to you before we cut here. Sirus, as long as you're next to Wendeline, a piece of your soul will still also be there. She's alive, she's well, and when she dies, I'll die with her. Which means I'm there forever. Like a splinter, Wendeline. I'm sorry.
You really do have a problem with just over connecting yourself with people. But
Call me
because you did it,
sentimental.
you did it with me. I'm here. You know I should be dead and buried.
What does that say about her?
She deserves life. I don't.
Sirus, 2 cities you've been through think of you as a hero. Why do you still think of yourself as trash?
Because they think that I'm a hero doesn't mean that I have to think of myself as anything more or less than that. I've wasn't there for my kids supposedly, and I wasn't there for Cresta as much as I should have been. Shoot, I wasn't even here enough for Wendeline and Belle. I'm at this point. I'm just here. I truly am a lost soul.
You're not just here, Sirus. You're here for a reason. You're here because I say you need to be here, and I say that Wendeline needs to live, and I say.
And he puts his finger up and goes, "No need to yell." 2. It's a lot of things you said to me, and as you said before, you chose the wrong side. And I was following someone who was on the wrong side. So, forgive me for being a little bit agitated. But perhaps you have your points. I just stay by the fact that I don't think I'm amounted to anything, especially if my ancestors were so amazing. But I'm still here for Wendeline, and I'm still here for this group. So I'll do what I can.
Wendeline, I'm glad he's back. How about you?
Yeah, I'm happy too.
We'll talk soon. The fire and the head of the hound then sucks back into the ash, into the smoldering flames and the log. And Sirus are left in the room with each other. Before we quickly end this game and move on to a little bit of Billy for a last scene, what would you guys like to do to wrap up your night?
I think he kind of just nods and goes, "Well, that was a riveting conversation." Kind of like sits up a little bit and he looks to Wendeline. Are you going to bed right now?
Yeah, it's been a day. I need to sleep for, a week.
I don't blame you. You it's, I didn't say this, but it's great seeing you again, and I'm happy you didn't punch me in the face.
Me too.
I think he kind of like gestures her like you can go along and go to sleep. As she would know, he doesn't sleep, so he just kind of sits there and well, I'll be here.
Recharge, if you will. Just kind of, he does his Sirus thing where he sits by the fireplace. Sirus, you sit back, and like I said, he's gonna recharge. Wendeline, you go to bed. You gonna give Cyrus one last look or anything, or do you want to just head to bed? It's up to you. It's all up to you.
Yeah, in regards to, him sitting there. He says, "Hey, at least it's not the closet on the ship."
This is not the closet on the ship.
That's very true. So
sleep well, Sirus, or rest well, I guess.
I'll rest. You sleep.
All right. So you guys go both your different directions for the night. As Wendeline, you get some rest, and Cyrus, you're sitting there getting a recharge. And the last thing for the night, guys, let's go and have a nice conversation. If you guys want to turn off your cameras, you can if you'd like. Great job, by the way. Awesome job, Wendeline and Cyrus. I always love the material with you two. Great. Clive, let's not get too deep here, but you get over to Emily's farm, Clive, and she's out there. As you can see, she's still smoking a pipe, like she was earlier. She's still smoking and looking up at the night. She's clearly in deep thought. Clive, you manage to land and see Emily there. She looks to you like at the griffin, like, oh, she doesn't know you're the griffin. So she just sees a giant black graven griffin come out of the sky and land by her. She's like, what the hello? Hello? What? Stay back.
Similar to. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, just making sure. Mike was acting up. Similar to how Harry does with Buckbeak, the griffin bows to Emily.
She looks, then like steps back. Hello, you're a beautiful boy. What are you doing here?
Then it stands up straight and then curls its wings over itself, and then within a smoke of mist and black feathers, it turns into Clive.
She's like really like surprised by that. By the way, guys, on Jade's thing, Geo's playing in the background. And unfortunately, she can't turn off the sound, or it'll affect the stream stuff. So that's why you can hear stuff in the back. Don't worry about it. Oh, you're good. You're good, guys. I'm just letting people know out there. If you hear something on Jade's thing, that's unfortunately it's from the background of her place. So don't worry about it. But Clive, you then turn into yourself, and for her, it's rather frightening. She's like, oh, you startled me. I didn't know you could. Do you do that often? Do you turn into a big black beast like that? What?
It's one of the many perks I have, yes.
Well, it's good to see you. She like puts out her pipe. She kind of ashes it out. You see that the ashes are still kind of lit, but she's in a rush. She kind of like puts them out, and then she oh, hold on. She stomps them out. Look, I was talking to your the pink haired Nina's sister, Sakura. I was talking to her earlier about you. She told me some stuff. I wanted to talk to you if possible. I'm glad you came.
You mentioned that she bluntly explained to you haphazardly what our connection is. Clive then slowly walks over, sits beside her, pulls out his own pipe, and gives her a wink. How do we have a little old Toby?
A little bit in common, eh? I'm sorry. I would have. Look, let me cut to the chase. Is it true what she said?
Very last word. We knew each other right from the beginning.
So you and me have we've had a child before.
Our first life, yes. Abigail. That was her name.
Abigail. All right. Well, I don't know what to say. I've always wanted a daughter. I can't. She just hugs you, Clive. Thank you. I can't have one. But for some reason, it just makes me feel good to know that I did somewhere, someplace. I did. It doesn't make sense, but at the same time, I feel like it's all real. Does that make sense to you?
Completely.
I don't really know how to explain it, but I want you to know that I want you to come back here. I want you, after whatever you're doing, I need you to come back here and tell me all about her and everything you've seen.
But I tell you all about us.
Yeah.
I have crossed oceans of time to find you, Emily.
She kind of just like simply like puts her hand in your hand, Clive. And she's like, "Do you mind if before I go in, do you mind if we just watch the moon for a moment?"
I would not want anything else to do that with you.
So as you basically put her hand in your hand and you guys sit there and the full moon shines down on you from above, Clive, I'm gonna have like you just kind of have a nice moment. Give me like a nice charisma roll here as you kind of sit there with Emily. I want to just see like what the vibe is, kind of. It's not necessarily that it's a bad vibe or that your charisma isn't good at all. I just want to see like what's the compatibility moment here for the moment in time.
Right, just a charisma roll?
It is a charisma roll.
That's a 10. I still get advantage, right?
Yes, you do.
Okay, just making sure. Ooh, that's a 21.
So as your hands clasp with each other and the moon shines down on you, she looks at you, Clive. I know this is so weird to say, but this feels so familiar. I'm happy that you came to Red Hill.
As am I, Emily.
She kind of just rests her red hair. You smell her hair, Clive. It smells like a beautiful kind of like it's a like almost a cinnamon smell from the bakery that she runs and all the sweets and delights and stuff that she makes. You smell it like all in her hair. She smells like a baker. There's no other word for it. And you take the whiff from her body and her hair, and as the light hits you, Clive, you just kind of sit there with this weird moment that you haven't felt really with Emily ever since the first reality. It's one of the only times in any of these realities where you actually get to physically touch Emily again, where she's right there. Her breath, her freckled skin, the glasses that she wears is just slightly too thick and slide down the bridge of her nose. But once again, all too familiar. And as you rest your head on her shoulder, or she rests her head on your shoulder.
I get what you're saying.
Yes. The moonlight hits you both. And Clive, you kind of share this moment with with her and you, and that's where we're going to end tonight's game. Where Clive, you kind of have a lovely moment with Emily. It hasn't gone too much more romantic than that. She's still being a little withheld, but treating you every word you guys exchange slightly more closer, slightly more affectionate. And that's where we're going to end tonight. You guys can all take a long rest. And when we return next week, we will literally be going to Goldfish. Finally, starting the episode off with maybe getting some swimwear and heading out to Goldfish. So thank you guys for joining us this week for another episode of D&D. Great gameplay. Great to have Sirus back. Great to have everybody here. And next time, Hollywood and Sierra will hopefully be back with us. So thank you guys. And until next time, let's play some D&D. Good night. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here, Jade. End the stream.